So guys, welcome to this C programming language trial classes, and today is the last day of C programming language trial classes. And in today's class, I'll continue with the if-else programming construct. That's what we have seen yesterday. In yesterday's class, I have explained you how to use logical operators along with if-else programming construct. In today's program, I'll show you how we can work with OR operator. How we can work with OR operator that we'll see in today's class. So, file, new, click on class, and select this C++ source. Go, click on next, C language, and click on these three dots and choose the file name. I'll say vowel, and I'll say save. Means I want to write a program to check whether the inputted character is vowel or consonant. So I'll write one comment lines here. Program to check whether the inputted character is vowel or consonant. Okay. The first step is to include the respect to header file, main function, and declare one character variable, like say character ch, and read one single character input into this variable, saying enter a character. Okay, and scanf %c comma ampersand of ch. Now check if the ch variable contains the letter A, that's nothing but the character A, or this is the OR operator, ch is equal to E. Again OR operator, ch is equal to I. Again the OR operator, ch is equal to wo. Again the OR operator, ch is equal to u. So if the inputted character is A, E, I, O, U, if it is anything, then you can simply say %c is vowel, and you can print that character on the screen. Else you can say consonant, %c is consonant, and print the value of ch. That's it, guys. And run this program, and I'll say A, it says A is vowel. Again you can run this program. This time you can say D, it says D is consonant. So everyone understood this. This is very simple program. Just type in the chat box if you understood this. Very simple basic program. We are just checking whether that inputted character in C is matching to A, E, I, O, U. And if it is matching to this, any of these 5 letters, then we are saying that it is a vowel. Otherwise, it is a consonant. So everyone, is it clear? Everyone, is it clear? Now we'll take this program to the next level. Is it clear? And guys, while you are charting, choose panelist and attendees. You'll find like 2 button. Below this 2 button, you choose panelist and attendees so that that message will be visible to everyone. Now, I'll run this program once again, and if I enter E, can anybody guess and tell me what will be the output of this program? Can anybody guess and tell me that what will be the output of this program? Consonant. Upender, why we get this? Can you tell me? Yes, what you said is correct. Yes. because in our program we are comparing with only the lowercase letters, but the input we have given is capital letter. As it is not matching, so it will display it is a consonant. But tell me, is E is a consonant? No, it is a vowel. So what you can do is, whatever the character you are inputting, that you can change it to lowercase. You can simply convert it to lowercase. This is the one way, and there is one we can convert. We can there is one header file called ctype.h actually. Okay, and here I can say ch equals to lower function of ch, means whatever the character I'm inputting in capital letter, that I'll convert it to lowercase. One C here, one C. If you can understand this, now understood, Upender. Now understood. I'm converting into lowercase, and I'm getting the exact result what I'm expecting. So this is one way you can do it. The other way is, let me remove this header file. Okay, and let me remove this function. The other way is, what I can do is, I can write one more if condition. Okay, and what I can do is, I can perform these comparisons again with capital letters. I can keep all these comparisons once again, and I can say A, E, I, O, as well as U. Okay, now you see, when you run this program, and okay, fine. Sorry, I need to write a message here. This it is vowel. Vowel. Else I need to say that it's a consonant. Else I'll say it is a consonant. Now you can simply run and check here. Okay, so I'll say like A. It says that A is vowel. Or whether you enter in lowercase, it says E is vowel. Everyone understood this? Everyone understood this? Those whoever is following, Deepika Sri understood this. Deepika Sri, Triveni got clarity on this, like how we are checking like multiple conditions in order to achieve the desired result. Thank you, Upender. Triveni understood. Triveni understood. Fine. Now, guys, tell me, if I enter 9, can you tell me what output I'll get it? What output I'll get it? Consonant. Why? Why? Because I'm checking only A, E, I, O, U. But tell me, if you are really developing a real-time project, and when you enter 9, and if it displays that 9 is consonant, is it a good thing to display this message? Is it correct message you are getting? Do you think your client will be satisfied by looking this kind of output? Do you think that your client will be satisfied by your program? Just let me know in the chat box. No, he won't be satisfied. But instead of if you can display, please enter alphabets only. Like as it is a vowel checking program, as it is a vowel and consonant program, your program should expect only characters to get inputted. And if characters are not inputted, and if it displays a message like invalid input, please enter alphabets only. Then will it be a good programming practice to display such messages? Just let me know in the chat box. Will it be a good programming practice to display such messages? Yes. So what you have to do is, see, this whole code should run when only when the inputted data is alphabet. This whole code should run only when the inputted data is alphabet. If it is not alphabet, then it should display invalid message. So what you have to do is, first of all, you have to check whether the inputted data is alphabet or not. So I'll say if I need to check for lowercase, okay, and or operator, I need to check for uppercase. So I'll say here, if CH is greater than or equal to 65 and CH is less than or equal to 90, or CH is greater than or equal to 97 and CH is less than or equal to 122. Are you getting my point, guys? What I'm saying? If the inputted data is in between these ASCII codes, it indicates that whatever you have inputted is the alphabet. Then you perform this vowel and consonant checking logic here on this. Else you can simply say printf invalid input, please enter alphabets only. Fine. And I'll put semicolon here and I'll just click on the run button. And I'll say enter a character, and by mistake, if I enter star symbol, what it says, invalid input, please enter alphabets only. Again, I'll run this, and by mistake, if I enter a number, please invalid input, please enter alphabets only. And if I enter an alphabet, then it says J is consonant. So guys, have you understood that while developing real life applications, what level of checkings, validations you have to perform in order to keep the client get satisfied? Let me know in the chat box if you understood that how projects are built in real life by keeping so many considerations into mind. See, you might have done this program in your college, but I'm not sure that you have done this program to this extent by checking a different kind of scenarios, by thinking in terms of a client, that if he enters different data, then what will happen? Just let me know in the chat box if you have understood this. If you have understood this, then please let me know in the chat box. Is this clear, everyone? Because if you do not respond immediately, then I won't understand whether you are there or not, you are following or not. So see that you can respond immediately. Okay, fine. So actually we can perform the if else programming constructs. We can work with if else programming constructs, as well as we can work with switch case programming constructs also. So let's try to understand when to use switch case and when to use if else programming constructs. So if you want to check for conditions, then either you can make use of if else programming construct, or you can make use of switch case also. So let's try to understand when to use switch case. Okay, so just a minute. When to use switch case and when to use these concepts. So whenever you want to check the boundary range values. Whenever you want to check the boundary range values, means I am going to read the age from the user, and I want to check whether this person is a child or adult. Is it clear? So I can check whether the person's age is greater than or equal to 10 years, okay, and age is less than or equal to 18 years. So this is nothing but the boundary range of values. Means if you want to check whether a particular input falls in between within a particular range or not, then for this kind of requirements, you can use if else programming construct. But if age is 10 years, then you want to do this. If age is 11 years, then you want to do this. If age is 12 years, then you want to do this. Means for every variation, if you want to execute something, then it is always recommended to go with switch case. Like suppose if you are developing a menu program, and if the user hits 1, then you want to perform this action. If the user hits 2, then you want to perform this action. If the user hits 3, then you want to perform this action. Means whenever you want to check the boundary range of values, go with if and else conditions. And whenever you want to check for exact match, means if the inputted value is this, then you do this. If it is this, then you do this. Then for that, it is always recommended. For that, it is always recommended to go with switch case programming construct. So, guys, have you understood when to use if else and when to use switch case? Let me know in the chat box if you got clarity. See, everyone knows that we can work with either if else or we can work with either switch case. But it is very, very important to understand that in which situation we have to use switch case and in which situation we have to use if else. Got clarity, everyone? Just let me know. Very good. So suppose I am designing a menu program, okay, or I'm asking the user to input some options in between 1 to 5. So I'll declare one variable with the name OPT, and then I'll ask the user, enter your option, and in brackets I'll write 1 to 5. Means I'm asking the user to input a value in between 1 to 5. And user can input any value here. User can input any value in between 1 to 5. So if the user hits 1, then I want to do this. 2, then I want to do this. 3, then I want to do this. Then for such requirements, it is always recommended to go with switch case. Switch, and you have to use the variable name which has multiple options, and each option you have to compare with a keyword called case. Case 1 means if the user hits 1, then I want to print one in the screen, and once this gets executed, I don't want to execute rest of the statement, so I'll say break. Again, I'll say case 2 printf, I'll say 2, then I'll say break. Case 3, then I want to say printf 3, okay, and then I'll say break. Case 4, printf, I want to say 4, and I'll say break, put semicolon. Case 5, printf, and I'll say 5. See, I'm not executing any statement here. I'm simply writing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order to understand the concept. That's it. And there is one more keyword called default. If the user inputs any number other than this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I want to display a message saying invalid option. And no need to write break because this is the last one to get executed. So simply run this program. If the user hits 1, then what do you want to do? If the user hits 2, or if the user hits 2, then what do you want to do? If the user hits 3, then what do you want to do? So all these things actually you can check as a part of this particular switch case programming construct. So guys, everyone clear up to now? Just let me know in the chat box. Very good. And I want to tell you something, that as a part of this course, I'll at the end actually I have a project also for you in C language, and how that project looks, and this is how I'll show you here. Student information management system is the project actually that you'll be building at the end of this course. And the first option is, you can see here, this is the menu program. Just now I have shown a switch case. So by using that switch case only, I have built this. And first option is like adding the student record. And it's asking, I'll say 1001, and Triveni is the student name, average is 99, and one record is successfully saved. So this is a database kind of application in C language. It's asking like, do you want to store one more record? I'll say yes. Then 1002 Deepika, and I'll say 98. And do you want to add one more record? I'll say no. It's saying, do you wish to continue? Then the screen will be cleared, and again you will get the same menu. Now, if you use option 4, then you'll get list of all the students which are there in the database. Guys, tell me, this is crazy or not? In your C programming language journey, whatever you have learned now, in that the data is not stored anywhere. In that the data is not stored anywhere here. But here, we'll show you how to store the data permanently. And we can delete records also, like I'll say, we can delete records also. So this is actually a database application what we have built. Again, you can run it. And if you say like 4, and you'll get list of all the students. Do you wish to continue? I'll say yes. And I'll say option 3, then 1001. Then it says that 1001 Yoga Hariharan record is deleted. Now you can say wish to continue. And this time when you say 4, then that record will be removed. You can see here, that record will be removed. So understood everyone, the kind of program what we have seen. But to write programs to this extent, you require a lot of practice actually. You should learn how to create your own header files. That everything is very, very important to reach to this particular stage. Okay, and you can observe I have not opened C programming language. This is just an executable file. I am clicking here, and when I press 6, then automatically the program will be closed. Without opening the IDE, I am directly executing the project. So this level of learning will be there. This level of learning will be there, guys, as a part of our main course. Now, as we have worked with sequence programming, selection programming, logical operators and or not, I would like to explain you one more very, very important concept here. So guys, can you type in the chat box, what is the output function in C language? Can you type in the chat box, what is the output function in C language? The function which displays output on the screen. The function which displays output on the screen. Just type in the chat box if you know that. Very good. It's printer. What is the input function in C language? What is the input function in C language? Scanf. Very good. So is scanf is used for reading character data, numeric data, for everything. The same function is there. Am I right? Whether it is character input, whether it is numeric input, whether it is real number, for everything, it's a scanf only. But along with this, along with this, C programming language provides some special functions which are exclusively used with character inputs. And for reading character input, there are totally three functions are there: get char, get che, and get ch. Guys, let me know in the chat box that are you aware of these functions or not? Let me know in the chat box that are you aware of these functions? Very good. Do you know the exact difference between these functions? Like where these functions are used, how they are used, in which situations they are used? Don't worry, I'll explain you. So first of all, what we'll do is we'll read one single character input by using all these three functions, and we'll run the program and we'll try to understand where the difference is. So I'll say printf, enter a character. Okay, then I'll say scanf percentage C, comma ampersand of ch, and I'll print the same character. And I'll print the same character, that is ch. Then I'll say printf, enter a character. Sorry guys, here this is not scanf function I'm supposed to use. I want to use a special character function, that is getChar. Okay, and here I'll use the function getChe. Okay, and I'll print it. Printf /n, the character is percentage C, comma ch. Again, what I can do is I can simply copy paste this. Okay, and here I'll put /n here, and I'll say get ch. So now everyone understood. I am reading three character inputs by using three functions: getChar, getChe, and getCh. Everyone clear? Just let me know in the chat box if you got clarity on this. Now I'll show you how they differ in execution. How they differ in execution. When I run this program, enter a character. Can you tell me what is the first function? Just type in the chat box. What is the first function through which we are reading the input? Type in the chat box, getChar. So I'll press one character here, H. And after pressing this H, what I should do? Can you tell me? After giving input, what is my next action to perform? Is it not the enter key I need to hit? See in C language, after giving input, you are hitting enter key or not? You are hitting enter key or not? So I need to hit enter key. When I hit enter key, then only that character will be taken into memory. Guys, can you tell me what is the second function I'm using? Can you tell me what is the second function I'm using? Second function, get che. What I'll do is I'll just enter the character, but it won't wait for the enter key. Means the moment I enter the character, immediately it will go to the next step in the program. Okay, and third one you can see here, I'll press H, but the character what I have inputted, that is not displayed here. Can you see this? While input, the echo is not displayed, but while displaying, I got to know that I have hit here H character. Understood everyone? Again, I'll repeat this. I'll repeat again this once again. Observe carefully. getChar function reads a character from the user, waits for char is written. That's nothing but enter key. But whereas get CHE function reads a character from the user, but it will not wait for the carriage return. It will not wait for the enter key to take the action forward. And third one is get CH reads a character from the user without displaying echo on the screen. The data will be stored inside the computer's memory. Have you witnessed the difference between these three functions? First, let me know. Have you witnessed, have you experienced the difference? So now, let me tell you that where these functions will be used. In general, day-to-day application development, we'll use getChar function. In choice-based programs, like you have designed a game and at the end you get a message like, do you want to continue? And if you hit Y, then the new game will start. So after hitting Y, do you need to press enter key again or just hitting Y is enough? Just inputting Y is enough. Or when you say, do you want to continue, and when you enter N, your program will stop. No need of extra key required that action to take place. In such scenarios, get CHE is used. And if you want to develop a password application where whatever you type that will not be displayed on the screen, in that such scenarios, you can work with get CH. Everyone got clarity on this? When to use which function? When to use which function? Getchar in normal application development. Get CHE choice-based application development. Get CH password-related programs. Just give me your confirmation if you understood this. Give me your confirmation if you understood this. Clear? Okay. So all these three functions are meant for reading single character input only. These are all meant for reading single character input only. Suppose if you are working with strings, like you want to read a name, then you need not to use actually printf function for displaying an output message. You can use puts also, and you can say enter your name. And for reading the name, you need not to use scanf and those format specifier. You can say simply get as and you can read the name. And to display the name on the screen, you can simply use the puts function again. So now let me run this. And whatever the name I'm inputting, that is displayed. So everyone understood the difference between puts and printf? Puts can display either a message or a variable, but not both together in one single statement. But whereas in printf, we can display prompt message as well as the variable value both together in one single printf. But whereas puts, either it will display a string message or it will display a variable, but not both together. And by using gets, we can read the string input. Instead of using scanf, percentage s, and those clumsy format specifiers, you can simply make use of get s function. Everyone understood this? Everyone understood this? So guys, this is what the end of conditional statements.